Ho, 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 ho. Ramblin' Rob here. All right. Hey, y'all don't be running off now during any of this here. I'm going to do a little banjo picking for y'all. I've been having some people, everybody wants to hear some banjo picking, and, I just don't get it out much, play it on these things. But anyway, I'm going to get it out. I feel like picking tonight. I'm gonna play a little bit and record it here for y'all that want to hear it. But y'all don't be running off now, cause I got something I want to tell y'all a little bit later on, and I think y'all be flat interested in this. I tell you, I know you're gonna be interested in this. But anyway, hey, don't be running off. I got something I want to tell you. I want to tell y'all about something coming up. Yeah, ooh. I don't want to be talking too much about stuff because y'all start getting a hint on stuff. But anyway, hang on just a minute. I feel like picking right now. I'm gonna do a little old song here. It's an old song. I've heard people say, well, a some of them old songs, we feel like they're kind of elementary and jam songs, been played to death and blah 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 blah. Well, I tell you what, some of them old songs. Hey, now I can play the other stuff too. I can play about anything that I need to. It don't take me long to learn. I know I'm an old man, but I can still learn like I'm a kid. I guess because I'm a kid at heart, probably. But anyways, without them old songs, we wouldn't be where we're at today. Besides that, I think a lot of them, we need to bring some of them back. I think they're really catchy. And another thing, you can add to them. Now, since we have learned more, through technology and learning off each other, and our skills have got better and things, we can take these old tunes and we can revisit them, and we can kind of mess with them, tweak them around a little bit, and we can make some really cool stuff out of some of them old tunes. I'm telling you, I've been messing with some of them lately, and I mean, some of them you can really do some neat stuff with them. But anyway, here's an old song called "Oh Joe Clark," and I'm gonna pick here for y'all. I got my old Gibson Granada out of the bag and tuned it up. It needs a new set of strings on it, but anyway, we're gonna play it just like it is right now. Here's "Oh Joe Clark," if I can do it without getting all messed up and all nervous, because y'all big old crowds out there getting me all nervous and stuff. But anyway, here we go. But no big deal. Ain't like I'm playing out somewhere, because you mess up. If you're playing for the big guys, they take you around behind the bus after show and they shoot you. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, it happens, especially when you ain't really sat down and just hammered on one for a while, like I've not been doing. But anyway, the little thing I was going to tell y'all about that's coming up here, Western Hills Bluegrass Festival. It's an indoor festival. If you've never been to it, you say, oh, I'd like to go to Bluegrass Festival. But I can't because it's cold outside, or I have to drive down to Arizona or down in Florida or someplace. Well, you don't have to. If you live in the Midwest or Arkansas or wherever. Here in Oklahoma, at Wagner, Oklahoma, it's not too far from me here. You know, I'm up here around Claremore. It's in northeast Oklahoma. There's a place, it's called Sequoia State Park. And they have it in the Sequoia Lodge. And they got a big old lodge there. Boy, it's a big one. And it's got cabins all surrounding it. It's got two stories at least. I think it's 2 stories. And it has rooms upstairs, rooms downstairs, like a big hotel type of thing with a very big lobby in it. Huge lobby. There's a really cool little restaurant in there. It's pretty good size, actually. And they have a theater in there too. So people jam there. This is a jam place. Boy, I mean, people jam. They have rooms upstairs designated like conference rooms. You know that a lot of folks will take their whole businesses there. All their employees, and they'll spend a day or 3 or something there at the lodge, and they have conference rooms where they talk about things. But anyway, they have all these conference rooms, and they get the furniture out of them, just leave chairs in there, and they have several upstairs, and people jam up there. They jam in the hallways. They leave the doors open on their rooms, and people go in their rooms and they jam. And they jam downstairs all around the restaurant down there. I mean, maybe 2 or 3 jams going on at the same time. In the main lobby, there might be a jam or 2 going on there. They have a side room off to one side in there, and they jam in there. They jam in the halls all down towards the theater. There's also a little trinket shop there, and vendors will be set up all in there and have different things, leather and straps and guitar picks and different things, t-shirts, and the bands, they'll have all their merch in there, and there's always somebody jamming in there. People jamming all over the place. People meeting new people, getting new friends. I mean, it's a really cool place. I mean, it's going to be popping, snapping cold, but I tell you what, it'll be warm in the lodge. There's also cabins. Some people go jam in cabins. They have to go outside and go to the cabins and different things. They got a thing I think they call the bunkhouse or something like that. It's got a big fireplace in it, and it's right there by the lodge, not too far. And a lot of young people like to go in there, and jam. The young people do, and make calf eyes at each other and stuff. Well, whatever. Yeah, stuff like that. That's where the youngins, they all meet each other. But anyway, they jam in there and play. Boy, I mean, they play some of their rowdy stuff that some of us old whiteheads ain't real interested in. But anyway, they play in there and they have a great time. I mean, it's a family event. No alcohol, no drugs, nothing like that. And very, very well run thing. Very well organized. I forget how many years it's been going. It's been going a long time. But anyway, let me tell you about the bands that are going to be there. Yeah, let's see here. Whoo, old Rob's going to have to put his glasses on. Boy, it's pretty bad when you got to put glasses on anymore. Let's see here. Well, let me see. Oh, yeah, this thing's going to be January the 18th. Starts on a Thursday. And that'll be a gospel night. And then there's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday's gospel night. And then there's Friday. And then you just get into regular bluegrass there. And the 20th. And you'll have a couple shows that day. I think one starts at noon, and I forget the other one starts at 6:20 or 6:15 or something like that. But just be there. Be there early. Jam. Go hang out. Watch. Hey, if you don't play and stuff, go around to them jam sessions and watch them. I'm telling you, there's some people that's jamming in there that is flat good. I mean, really flat good. If you're looking for somebody to play in your band or something, I'm telling you what, running around and visiting those jam sessions, you might find you a picker that might want to help you out. Okay, let me see now. It's January 18th, 19th, 20th. That's next week. Okay, next week. And it's going to be cold. but it's going to be, if you're going to, probably ain't going to have nothing to do. And I mean, they jam all night in there. I've been in there before when at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, they're still in there getting it. But anyway, let's see. See, this is some of the bands that's going to be there. Heartland Express from Sand Springs. They're going to be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, so if y'all just have to forgive me, okay? I'm just hillbilly. So, a Munson family. They're going to be there Thursday for the gospel show. Midnight Holla. They're from Tulsa. I don't know where the Munson family's from. Coweta, I think, or Shodo. I think they're from Shodo, but I'm not positive about that, so don't hold me to it, all right? Yeah, I think they're from Shodo, but I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Midnight Hollow, they're from Tulsa. They're going to be there Friday and Saturday. Rick Ferris and the Ferris Bros. Oh, brothers, yeah, brothers. You know, nowadays everybody says, hey, bro. Well, this is, yeah, Rick Ferris and the Ferris Brothers. I got it wrote down as bros. You know, that makes me kind of hip, you know, kind of rad. You know, I mean, ain't getting in with the, you know, the younger folks that way, you know. But anyway, Rick Ferris and the Ferris Brothers. They're from Topeka, Kansas. They're going to be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The Roving Gamblers from Winslow, Arkansas. Now, there's you a band right there. I'm telling you, there's a lady in that band that can sing like a bird. I'm telling you, I've actually played with her and couple other bands in the past, a long time ago, and I mean, she is something else. You're going to have to hear her if you ain't never heard her sing. If you ain't never heard of Roving Gamblers, you're missing out, let me tell you. Those folks, they from Winslow, Arkansas, they're going to be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All right. Well, let's see here. Blue Traditions from Seminole, Oklahoma, Thursday and Saturday. Spring Street, woohoo! We all know, well, some of us do. A lot of us do. Spring Street. I remember when them boys was first getting started, and the banjo picker. I was at the Jazz Lab in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Being invited to go up there. Joe Mack invited me to go up there, and I went up there, and I just don't play bluegrass. All right, I play all kind of stuff, and different kind of instruments too. But anyway, they invited me to go play at the Jazz Lab, and I went up there and was playing jazz, banjo jazz. I mean, they actually do that down in like Louisiana and stuff, and I know how to do some of that. But anyway, enough about me. But anyway, I was in the Jazz Lab there, and I think his name's Mike. But anyway, he come walking in, and I got to talk to him a little bit, and he told me that they was starting a band, you know, and that was a long, long time ago. I can't remember what year it was, but it was getting back there in the 90s. But anyway, very, very great guys. I mean, these guys are down to earth, salt of the earth guys. They're from Muskogee, Oklahoma, and I mean, they put on a great show. Let me tell you, great show, great, talented, a lot of talent right there, a lot of talent. You don't want to miss that. And they'll be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And a Grass Mountain Trailhead, they're from Gore, Oklahoma. Now, there's you some pickers right there. Them boys there are fireballs. I mean, fireball male. I mean, ain't got nothing on them boys. All right, and they're going to be there Friday and Saturday. Let's see here. And see, they're going to have workshops. You want to improve your skills a little bit. You're learning how, or whatever, or you want to learn how. You know, and you don't know what's really for you or something, you needed to go take one of these workshops. Or you want to improve your skills a little bit, because I'm telling you, these guys that are running these workshops there, these guys are good. They're professional type people, and I mean, they're great, great musicians. They've made a lot of their living just playing music. Now, let me tell you now, I didn't write all their names down, the guys that's going to be working it over, but let me see, there's going to be a flat top workshop, a fiddle workshop, a bass workshop, a banjo workshop, a mandolin workshop, vocal and harmony. Now, I think this is the first time I've seen this. Now, they may be doing it. They may have been doing it for a while, but I haven't noticed it. But anyway, vocal and harmony workshop. Now, that is something else right there. That is good, really good. Dobro workshop. Ben Brand is going to be on part of that. He's going to be helping. There's some other fella, I can't remember his name right now, but old Ben Brand, he's a really, really good friend of mine. Me and him go way back. But anyway, Ben Brand is going to be on the dobro, great dobro picker. And there's going to be a youth workshop. Really not sure what that's about, but there is going to be a youth workshop there. It's all bluegrass oriented and everything. Now let me see, what's this thing? Everybody said, well, what's this cost? Well, let's see here. Thursday, if you just go Thursday for the gospel show, if you come there during the day, see the gospel show, want to hang around, jam, pick, part of the night or whatever, it's $15. If you go Friday, just Friday, and see the shows and want to jam around, pick around, and stay there part of the night or whatever, it's a $20. Saturday, of course, come and see the shows, pick, jam, hang around, whatever, play all night, $25. I tell you what, you just can't beat these prices, Harley. I mean, I'm telling you, if you want a 3-day pass, it's $50. And I'm telling you, you cannot beat that for 3 days of entertainment right there and just having good old fun when it's all popping cold outside and you can't do nothing but just sit in the house anyhow, or whatever, or go to work. Who wants to go to work? I'm a banjo picker. I don't like working. But we all got to work. I realize that sometimes. But this is 3 days you don't want to miss, let me tell you. I mean, it's going to be a blast. It is every single year. It can snow, it can sleet, it can ice, it can be freezing cold. And, I mean, we're just having ourselves a great time in there. And, I mean, it is a really good place to go. Now, like I said, it's Western Hills, a bluegrass festival. It's at Sequoia Lodge in Wagner. You just get on Highway 51, there right in the middle of Wagner there where this big stoplight is, and you go east right there, Highway 51. You go 8 miles out there and you'll see a sign out there on your right, and it'll say Sequoia Lodge or Sequoia State Park, and probably Sequoia Lodge on it too. Just turn right there and just follow that little old bear path down through there, and you'll wind up right there at the lodge. And it's right there on Fort Gibson Lake. Beautiful views, gorgeous out there. I mean, the water's right there. Makes me just want to take fish and pull them live to you. You never know. Hey, I fished in the wintertime. I've been cranking them old fish in. The ice be just falling off my rod because that water be flying up there on that rod, freezing up there. Oh, man, yeah. I've done that a lot of times. And I makes me want to take my bass boat and go fishing. But I tell you what, I can't do that because I'm the MC there. Ho, 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 ho. And I'm telling you, we're going to have fun this year. I tell you what, I like to have fun, and we're going to have us a time. I'm telling you, we're going to have it. Hey, don't you miss it. I mean, you don't want to miss none of this. You don't want to miss the MC for sure. I mean, I got stuff for y'all that y'all are just going to love, let me tell you. And these bands, y'all are going to like them. And if you're jammers, boy, I mean, you're going to be in heaven up there. Well, I'm going to play one more little tune, and then I'm getting off of here. Here we go. Let's see, what am I going to play here? Let me play a gospel tune for the Thursday night show here. Let me play I Saw the Light. I'll see y'all at Western Hills.